然后这边是那个 building 里当初有的机构，全部都是政府机构啊，大部分啊。嘿，这是，好不好？这是当时那栋 building 有机构，这就是 USCIS 啊 ，Custom 啊，USCIS C 就是 Custom， 这就是搞那个，还有 SSA， 对啊，当初 SSA 是发那个美国身份证号的，这边都是政府机构 ，Department Agriculture 农业局啊，劳工局啊，还有这个 SSA 也是。邮局啊，美国国防部啊，海军，全部都是政府机构。1995年有17个联邦机构，每天有400多人在这里上班。
On April 19th, I was working for the Oklahoma Water Resources Board, as I am now, and my position there was staff attorney. And part of my duties as staff attorney at the Water Resources Board was to hold hearings and serve in the role as hearing examiner for water right applications.
It's an Oklahoma State agency and deals with all aspects of water. They set the water quality standards for the state of Oklahoma. They do all of the permitting of water rights.
Our office building, of course, just across the street from the near a federal building.
I remember getting up that morning and going to work. We had recently moved our place in the water board building, and so our offices were in a little bit of a different location.
And on the morning of April 19th in 1995 at 9 o'clock, we had scheduled a groundwater use application proceeding where a landowner from Love County, Oklahoma, was requesting groundwater to start up a bottled water company.
We wanted to get a water permit. My dad had his water tested, and we knew he had good water. Well, I'd come up to be with my dad and my sister and my brother, and we were going to go up to Oklahoma City to get a clearance and some kind of water board permission for my dad to sell water off his land.
Come to find out I had some good water on my plate, and that's why I was trying to get the permit to get a water so I could sell water.
And generally some neighbors who are interested in how that water is going to be used protest and attended as well.
We had a neighbor that was very concerned that if we was pulling water out of the ground, that we would use up the water and he wouldn't have enough water, but that's why we were there.
And that hearing was scheduled for 9 o'clock.
Lou Claver was doing the hearing. She started at 9 o'clock. And, you know, if the government's late and doesn't do anything right, she started on time.
That morning I was working in my office. I was up on the 3rd floor getting ready for the hearing, but the hearing actually was held on the 1st floor directly across from the Murrah buildings. It was an interior room.
We went on back into the conference room and we just sat down, and then the lady comes in and she announces that they're getting ready to hold the meeting.
And we tape record all our proceedings. In case they're appealed, we transcribe them for court. So we had turned the tape recorder and had just gotten the hearing underway where I was explaining how we were going to proceed and what the applicant would need to establish in order to get a groundwater permit.
The hearing is about to begin. Please join us in the Water Resources Boardroom.
刚才解释说，这个 联邦政府对面有一个 water， 反正水务局，
The hearing is about to begin.
然后9点就会开始。